Hi guys, and welcome to your June 2022. This is going to be their feelings for you for the beautiful sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, everything that you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. You ask who is your collective. Your collective consists of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, or other individuals that have Scorpio in their chart. People who may identify with their Scorpio, or of course, the cross watchers who are cross watching on your behalf to see if I am being accurate about what I'm picking up about what they're feeling for you, okay? In addition to that, we are going to go ahead and get started, but you guys already know in this particular reading, I let you know what your self-care messages is for the new month. So first and foremost, let's get into that. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, what's good, fam bams? Hello to my members. You marvelous bunch of people. Let's drop it for you. My mic sound nice. Guys, if you listening to anything percolating in the background, that is my coffee maker. And my Keurig. I normally have my coffee, but yeah, it's been that type of weekend. It's been crazy ever since Friday. Let's get going. So, all right. Your self-care message. First of all, when the sun shifted into Cancer, looks like maybe about 4 days ago at this point, give or take, maybe 5 or 6, give or take on what astrology you follow. It has illuminated, Scorpio, your 9th house of travel, entrepreneurship, and education. There's also can be energy around you about speaking your truth, being ready to call it like you see it. That is a Sagittarius house. And it's a lot of information that is hitting you right now with regards to, a lot of action in entrepreneurship, how you're feeling about your, you actually got that card right here, to be quite honest with you, which is really crazy that it's here, but that's what you got. First of all, when we look at 9th house, that's what I want to go into a little bit more depth as to some of the things that could be in this 9th house, just not those 3 issues or those 3 topics. One of the things that I was looking for was it's also known as the house of travel. When you hear some astrology reports, they'll say like the house of God. It's because where the sun is, the life force of the universe finds its joy. That's the reason why it was called the house of God. But it's about long distance travel, higher education, things of that nature. Sometimes you'll hear individuals calling it the house of professor and priest. Are you going back to school? What are you cultivating, Scorpio? Let's go ahead and get started. So your self-care message, of course, is security. True security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. Make deposits in all of these accounts and you will be a wealthy person indeed. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That is where we are right now. Cancer season has you on your 9th house stuff, and there is nothing wrong with that, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the second one. We do 3, and then we do a comparison of risk. So you're going to be taking a risk on something, which makes sense. Take a chance. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. You are cultivating something and you are not playing. Do you hear me? Scorpio's rising, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You guys are definitely taking a risk on your security. Remember those areas that this security has told you: time, space, energy, personal power, and love. You are cultivating all of those things. You are taking a risk. You are doing what you need to do in order to get all of those areas in your life back on point. Oh my goodness, let me get that card. What just flew out is the card of changing course. A closed door is an invitation from life to move even in a better direction. It is time for you to change course. Ninth house is about philosophy, overseas joy of all kinds, expansion, Scorpio, and measure. It relates to experiences that contribute to personal evolution and big picture thinking. What are you doing? Security, risk, and changing course. Let's go ahead and get started. Who are you crossing with? For a Gemini season, now that we're in Cancer season, security, or you crossing with anybody for security? Yes, you are. An Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could be connecting or crossing with and with an Aquarius as it pertains to security, or there is an Aquarius in your life. With the risk. Oh my. You are crossing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or there is a Taurus crossing your risk. What do you need to risk things for? And finally, who is crossing with you? Oh my goodness, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So Scorpio, you are battling a bunch of folks. You are really having to cross a bunch of people to get to your self-care. Wow. All of these energies, all of these, my goodness. Change course, security, risk, and change course. That's what I see. You are really crossing with a bunch of folks, okay? Top of the deck is showing me beauty. And you are a curator of beauty. You are blessed with moments that led you now beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. Are you crossing? Yes, you are, with a Leo. You got a bunch of folks in the mix. Is this you moving out or moving in? Is this someone that you work for? Is this multiple jobs? You have a lot of people in the mix, okay? Wow. So you already know what we're going to do. We're going to be taking a look at how they feel, their feelings for you as soon as the screen changes. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to be getting into their feelings for you. In this particular reading, we break down their current feelings for you, their current view of you, the current actions that they're going to take toward the feelings, if any. We're also going to be taking a look at your feelings, Scorpio, and then we're going to get an overall message at the top of the deck. In addition to that, we're going to be taking 5 clarifiers. Those clarifiers could clarify what they're feeling in depth, or clarify a little bit more of how you feel, or it could just be a message from spirit. Either way, we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. So it looks like Scorpio, of course, with the North Node, South Node being Taurus, Scorpio, and having your energy being tied up with a lot of karma this year, and also with your specific zodiac sign being that 8th house, anyway, death and rebirth and so forth. I'm happy I hit that pause button before you saw that explosive, terrible sneeze. I have no idea what went up my nose, but I was going into 8th house and your 8th house stuff. And when I'm talking about the fact that the Scorpio energy is, birth, death, sex, transformation, your energy is very much so pointing to the fact that there's a lot of changes going on in your life this year. So that's kind of where I was going before my nose assaulted me. Let's get started. All right, what are their current feelings, spirit, for? Wow. Okay, for Scorpio, they're coming up as a Queen of Swords. Okay, so I know for a fact that you have a tendency to go through your things, and when you're going through things, Scorpio, you could push people absolutely away. You don't mean to do that, okay? However, you take what you're going through very, very, very seriously, and you need the time and the space to figure those things out. You don't realize that you may be coming off as a bit like detached, and if you're in a relationship and you're going through something, it can be actually terrible on that individual, because as a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or Venus, wherever that trauma is or that pain, you are not letting anybody know that. That is your business, and that's how you that's how you internalize it. So their current feelings for you is they could be coming to you with honest communication. They are definitely astute and forthright and witty and experienced. This person knows how to size up a person, size up a situation. The Queen of Swords does not like lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits. This person is very honest. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, or a person that could have this in their chart. So their feelings for you, they're being honest about their feelings, but this could also mean that they want you to be honest with them. So right now, they are coming off where I'm going to be honest with you and always come to you very truthfully about how I am feeling, and I expect the same thing in reverse. So a Queen of Swords shows that an individual is, again, honest and forthright. And so how they may be feeling, their current feelings is they are waving, this energy, he or she is committed to truth. And if you are going through something, you guys could be not seeing eye to eye because you've decided not to be honest with that truth. And I get this a lot from individuals who value the defense is as well. I don't have to tell you this, and I don't have to tell you that. You don't have to tell anybody anything. But if you're in a relationship with this energy, or you have any type of dealings with this energy on a romantic level, it is your responsibility to let them know what you are going through in a way you know how to tell people things without telling people things, and that's your responsibility. If you don't want a person to misrepresent how you're feeling, then you're the only person that can change that. So I hear that all the time. Oh, stop. Grow up. At the end of the day, if you're relating with another person, it is your responsibility to let that person know or not know what's going on with you, but not just saying nothing. That's irresponsible as a adult that's dealing with another adult. It just is what it is. That's really what is their current view of Scorpio. And I'm not saying that that's what you're doing. I'm just saying that that could be how you're coming off. Their view of you right now, and this is good. Okay, so their view of you, Scorpio, is that of a Queen of Cups. This is also the Empress in this deck. So they're viewing you as an individual who is loving, and they're viewing you this way because 2 cards came out. So you are romantic with the Knight of Cups. You are wanting a new start. This is an energy of loving you and you loving them. There is a new energy between you and this individual. And you guys are talking now and not arguing. There is an exchange of love between you. And you guys seem to be, if they're viewing you like this, on the path of reconciliation. So maybe their feelings for you now is the truth. There is a honesty. They love you from an honest perspective now, and they can view you from an honest perspective because maybe you have revealed and trusted them enough. And I do know that you telling your business to somebody is rooted in trust. That's not what I was saying. And we're going to let that go. But there's a newness between you guys. And there are things being said in an honest and truthful way now. There could be Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio all up in this. So you are showing up in your own reading, although I identify this particular card in this deck with Pisces because there are the fish there, and that's fine. I'm feeling like you guys are on the path to reconciliation. What are the actions here? You're taking a risk. Look at the energy that you're in. You're taking a risk. You're changing course. You are getting your security. You're getting your ducks in a row. Now, this indicates that right now, at some point in the past with the Eight of Cups, that there was a separation. There was a energy of uh, stacking my cups up in one place and kind of leaving them there. So you guys are on the path to reconciliation and taking baby steps, because the actions right now shows that you guys are still in a separation. I do not um and I have, depending on what supports this card, but if you guys are on the path to reconciliation, and I'm looking at an Empress that is indicating a new start of love and compassion and sex and all of these beautiful things that make that major arcana for Taurus shine through. All of the sights, the taste, the smells, all of that. Okay, so with that being said, when I'm looking at an Eight of Cups, I know that this is baby steps, but that major arcana will trump this. You guys are coming out of an Eight of Cups energy. This person, Scorpio, could have stacked up the 8 cups of love and left the situation because they didn't understand. They didn't understand what you were going through. And they didn't understand all of these energies up here that is plaguing your energy. They didn't get that because there was no talking. So this Queen of Swords shows that as long as there is a truth, then you guys are on the path to reconciliation. This is also the moon. So Pisces energy is here again. The ruler of Cancer is the moon. Major arcana for the moon. That's the Pisces major arcana. So with that being said, it's been up and down. As you go up, they go up with you, and as you come down, they're providing you a soft place to land, Scorpio. But don't squander this. So the actions right now shows that they're still, this is also, you have to understand with the Eight of Cups, it's not just about breaking up. There's a personal journey with the Eight of Cups too. Like, a lot of individuals don't understand that this is moving on for deeper meaning as well. The current cycle is over. You could be detangling yourself or, disentangling yourself from a situation. Either way, that's that. Now, how do you feel about this? So you're aware of the current circumstances. You're aware of the ups and downs that you guys have been through. You're aware now of the part that you played. You are in an energy right now of changing course. You understand some things now. So what are you feeling? All right, so you want reciprocity. You feel like a Six of Pentacles. You're in the energy where you're like, you know what? You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I want to bring reciprocity to this particular situation. I want things to be balanced. You bring your 3 coins, I bring my 3 pentacles or whatever, and we can do the damn thing. This is a beautiful energy coming from you because you are now not just doing all the leading, you're also following. You're not just doing all of the receiving, now you're doing some giving. You're not just being supported, you are also supporting your person. And it looks like, this is finally getting where it needs to be, and you're okay with things being you're okay with things going one day at a time. I was like, where did day go? It just escaped my mind. Overall energy is the King of Pentacles. So you are building this commitment. You are building with one another now. You are building. There is a beauty in building. You are a curator of beauty right now. You are blessed with moments that let you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. A metaphor. You are in an energy right now where you are slowly, Scorpio, getting your ducks in a row. And as you take control of your personal life, you are definitely in an energy where you can incorporate this individual in the way that they want it to be a part of your life. But now they also have an understanding of your plight and where you have been, and also what they're inheriting, what they are inheriting, okay? Because remember, you don't just get with a person, you get with their family. You don't just inherit that person's heart. You inherit all of the that came along with them, their family, those relationships. You are in turn walking into a situation and teaching this person that you love, good, bad, or indifferent, that they don't have to be a part of that, or they don't have to adopt those situations in their family that could make them be reacting to you the way that they are. And cross watcher Scorpio didn't want you to know this. I'm feeling that there could be some other things going on, but it'll make this reading way too long. Please be patient with me. Yep. That makes sense. This is what's going on. You guys are building. You are building. You are the love of my life. And Scorpio, I'm sorry. I feel like this is you to cross watcher. They want you to be patient. They understand that this was a one-sided relationship, and that is the reason why they want to bring this reciprocity back into this. They want you to know that they value who you are, cross watcher, and they don't want you to feel like that they were lying just because they were not telling you. And I'm going to tell you, people that are not forthcoming with the truth, they truly their major defense is always wrapped in, why, do I have to tell you everything? That is, it's a very juvenile response. There's a way of telling somebody something without telling them other little things that you want them to know. And if you haven't understood how to do that, that's not the person who loves you. That's not their fault. They don't know what's going on, and you shutting down and running away is never the issue, never the what we should be doing, never the solution. However, yes, Scorpio, there is a fear of commitment, cross watcher, and the reason why has a lot to do. I want you to open your eyes, and as you guys build, Scorpio will tell you. I'm telling you, as I got a lot of experience with them. They'll tell you the truth. That's one of the things that I do appreciate about a Scorp. They do have to trust you. But once they love you, that's their weakness. I just spilled your secret. Once they love you, they can't help it. They have to tell you. They don't care how they look. That's what I appreciate about them. I'm not going to lie. They'll tell on themselves quick. They may not, it's still going to be that little bit that they're not going to tell you. But for the most part, they'll tell you what you want to know. They are afraid of commitment. That's changing. They're going to be changing course. Okay? They're going to be really giving you the commitment that you want, cross watcher, if this is what you want. Okay? And we finally have, you are always on my mind. So I think that's their truth. I think that is all the Scorpio's truth right there. I really think so. So I think you got what you want. This is their feelings for you, Scorpio. But I think in the clarifying energy, it really exposed the truth. You are the love of their life, cross watcher. And they really want you to be patient while they get through and sort through this shit. And I also want you, what I'm channeling right now is better man. And please apply that if it is the other way around. You typically get these songs from these men, R&B singers or whomever, and you don't get it the other way around. So I'm always surprised when I get a woman R&B singer who is talking to a man about, what you have done for me to make me see this. If this is, man to woman, and you're a Scorpio male, and you want a song that will let your female know, the female in your life, the love of your life know, Better Man by Music Soul Child. Now, females going on the other side. And if you're same sex, you can use whatever you want, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. As long as a song is expressing love, it doesn't matter, okay? Either one of these will work. But for those underground indie people, For man to a woman to a man, let's go with Kanye Doss, What I Do. Now, I don't know if she's talking about God in this particular song. I don't think so, because some of those women, R&B singers, you would think that they're talking about a man, but I believe that this is to her man, and it's called What I Do. So listen to that song, because it really is talking about a female who was also afraid of commitment. Both of these songs are talking about basically, you made me a better person, and now now I'm ready. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I wasn't even trying to get this deep before my coffee. Look, I'm not going to be doing this with you guys, okay? Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I certainly hope that it resonated. Your major arcana is the Empress and the Moon, okay? The Empress and the Moon. And I certainly wish you guys well as you... Okay, that whole thing fell. That is so strange how that fell like that. This deck is not even enough weight and girth, I didn't think, to even knock that whole thing down. Anyway, congratulations on your reconciliations. Congratulations, Scorpio, because you're going through a whole lot this year. And there's, a huge emphasis on you, especially in that South Node karmic type of area. So I know you've been through hell. But I want you to know we're with you, and good luck on your journey. All right, I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.